Thanks, Twitch. So yeah, 2 boarding guns for this situation. Try to get in there, do some damage, and hope that we don't die in the process. Cinderella Project. There is a weird small lady who left a boot at our gambling establishment. No more indicates that it's an invitation. Now we need to find the other one to gain her respect. Bug Eyes. The Mutant Alliance agreed to let us hire their Bug Eye soldiers. They might be squishy, annoying, and adverse to melee combat, but they're very savvy and can use voodoo powers without any equipment. These powers allow them to dodge hits from behind with half penalty. Another asset is their great reaction, the Reticulan Inherited Eyesight, Night Vision 20, Thermal 80. They also have good reactions. They suffer no combat stress. Finally, they require 25k monthly salary. Bug Eye Voodoo Lore. The Mutant Alliance Bug Eyes might be able to teach us about voodoo, but due to the nature of their voodoo, it won't do us much good for our gals, except maybe for estimating their potential. Bug Eyes are naturally gifted with voodoo abilities, while the gals aren't, after all. We need to examine these Bug Eyes to check the sensibility of such an approach. Let's go. You're on with the sword. Fuck you. Damn, got him in the first burst. We're probably not getting Cavalier anyway, despite a good, strong opening, but it does hurt them. Well, actually, who knows? If we're fast and risky about this, we might be able to get Cavaliers. Oh, shit. Ah! Who just dumped a fucking weapon into us? Damn it, Paven! That was her Cavalier medal! Why aren't you carrying meds? Oh shit, that's a grenade. That's the burning. That means it's hurting. Hello, Rouge. You need not apologize for being late. I am a service, not an obligation, and I will repeat that till the end of days. Arrive as you please. Oh, shit. Hopefully you are okay. Yes, apologize for having, bad health happen to you. How dare you take care of yourself? Absolutely dreadful. So that kind of hurt a lot. But nobody's dead, so that's the main thing here. Putting fuel in the tank to make it run like a Mazda Forta or something? I don't know, I don't know cars. Angel of Love, Claytor to the 3rd. Angel of Death, Claytor to the Silo to the 1st. Veteran, Tallow to the 5th. Fallen Angel, Paven to the 1st. Patient, Silo and Tallow to the 5th. Nurse, Silo to the 3rd, Tallow to the 2nd. Murderer, Tallow to the 5th. Nightingale, Paven to the 5th. Soft Target, Eastar to the 6th, Squirrel to the 5th. Supersize, Dictator to the 1st. Master of the Black March SMG, Eastar to the 1st. Master of the Silver Snake, Silo to the 5th. Sink it if you wouldn't mind. Alright, let's try to get America reset back up, because that was embarrassing. Oh. We're running into money issues. Yeah, nah, it's not realistic for the time being. Longbow Tarnian arrows. Our encounters with various degenerate forms of mutants were not very pleasant, so we decided that a good way to handle them would be to kill it with fire. These arrows are loaded with alchemical silver, which burns ferociously upon hitting the target. They also have some ability to penetrate armor and damage it quite a lot if they manage to do so. Our first real pyromantic weapon. Only veterans can get one shot around with that thing, but it will kill. Oh, longbows also cost us, chitin. Good to know. Passenger ferrying. Passenger flights are mainly operated by the Traders Guild, but Academians also maintain their own smaller network. Most ordinary purebloods that need to travel buy tickets from them. Such flights are performed by cheap, insignificant ships that pose little danger to us. If we shoot down one such vessel, we can expect to fight many people, but most of them aren't much of a threat. However, there is one fine point. Do not expect such an attack to be particularly popular if you slaughter and capture civilians. Trader personnel is free game. Passenger ships mostly land in cities, so it's often required to shoot them down to get to them. Right, there's still a lot more to go on that. Is there anything, God, Ninja Ubers have so much in the terms of research. Slayer armor complete. This is not mandatory, but it would be good to go take care of it. First things first, we can upgrade you to full Slayer armor. The Officer's Lash. This item isn't much of a weapon. It's rather a symbol of authority, used to smack some sense into these damn hands. Lash 'em good. Each use costs 9 energy and morale. Inflicts stun and improves morale in the TUs of the target. That's funny. Actually, that takes up a lot of space, so here's what we're gonna do. Sunblades. Bandage kit. Backpack. Charm. That'll do for the time being. No bombard. Also, you have suffered a tragic end of the cookie jar. Do we have a longbow with ammo ready? No, not this second. I can upgrade you to Slayer, but you'll need a different weapon, because, actually, you take the Medipack. The lasso is throwing, it's also a range 7 attack. It is a close range attack. Pack of Sunstars. They weigh too much. Your Chan needs an act. To be fair, nothing wrong with actually just, you know, sticking to a basic kit. If it works and it ain't broke, you don't need to fix it. Lose a spare ammo and the knife. And you can carry your load in a Slayer armor right now. Oh, right, I just realized. We're going into a situation where there's probably armored cars. Alright, we have panzers. Someone's gonna need to carry those things, though. It said it was cold. God damn it. I want something a little bit more action-y. This works. Let's go. Oh. Shit. Well, there you go, Rouge. That's a down. Alright, so let's try that again. The dog is on our side, and I was completely wasting action. Let's not talk about that one. Fire for effect. Get some eat, my dude. Sleep well, be well. God, that dog is just in the way of everything. It seems, I guess its destiny is to die. No one likes that. Gosh, why are you killing all of our friendlies? You need to not do that. I'm about to say, oh, does he have an RPG? No, he doesn't, thank God. That's a grenade. That's 2 grenades. That's Claytor exploding. Well, Claytor is very dead. Unfortunately. It is seen. Enemies take silly amounts of punishment that time, I swear. You're patched. And then Kirchan shoots the dog. That dog apparently eats all of the initial rounds. It is uncanny how many rounds seemingly home towards that dog's face. Apparently that's the thought process all the, gobbies have on that thing. That dog in particular is a bad boy. It's a ghoul. They're very tough. There's also the possibility that the, oh god, that's a bloodhound. Oh god, hurt. Who's hurt? Oh, Kirchan dodged. Enza. I'm cool going low. The door is blocked. I was like, that's a shotgun. I'm gonna need to deal with that by the end of the turn. Blake was on his ass again, because fucking ate up the goddamn flintlock. Apparently the enemy density in this exact spot is stupid high. Get him inside. You didn't die on impact, so you'll get treated too. Oh, fading from the world. And you're good. That's a hit. That's an outright kill. Great, so the armored car is halfway across hell, and there's a double-barreled shotgun right there. Both very bad things. you have front 22 versus what? Front 20? That's not ideal, but that's also not the worst. He'll have to push very hard for that. It's a Gamba, but that inclines that he's just pushing in. Well, there goes DOS, being hit by a Bloodhound I didn't see, and Dictator goes down. This drop fucking sucks. Wait, what the f- Armor car literally went rah, rah. Okay. Where the fuck was the Bloodhound, too? God. I'll honor it one last time. Jesus Christ, this place is fucked. Fire Ratman soaking up bullets. You know what? Fuck this place. Even worse opening round. I'll take the point hit. We're gone. This was a disaster. Comic Gob made it to Super Size 6. A hot rod. I don't think we'll catch it, but we can try. Yeah, the bike is clocking in at 3,000 effectively. Or just under 3,000. Gold transport. Both the governments and traders conduct these highly interesting missions. After a few flybys of gunboats, an armored freighter will appear, armed with very valuable cargo. It won't land in any accessible location, so our only chance to get the loot is to shoot it down. However, if we shoot down gunboats first, the flight might be cancelled, so gotta be careful. robbers. That doesn't sound like Ratmen armed with small intercontinental ballistic missiles. You know what? Alright, let him in. What are we looking at? That is a heavy shotgun. Ah, you're using Slayer in the chamber. Honestly, that'll do very nicely for our purposes. Yeah, that looked like an RPG to me. Well, not an RPG, but a disposable launcher. I did not like that. You know it. But we actually allowed this one because it wasn't Ratmen and Ratmen Friends. On the degree of miserable, it was slightly less, and therefore I was okay with it. Onyx. Sure no one pulls any funny business. To use. You haven't gotten injured yet. It's the first turn, my dude. This could be interesting. 1, 2, 3. That's a metal Harush. I think that's a Thorny, or is that a... I think that's Executioner. This is base fucking 30. Why was the damage so low? Low, low, low. Ow. 5 fucking bleed. And you're zippy as fuck. How did you lose? Oh, right, because you spent the first turn shooting. Like, how did you lose that reaction fight? That's a napalm bomb. Thankfully, they didn't catch fire, so they'll live pretty comfortably, actually. The mental scarring does not seem to be going away, however. Yeah, you don't get many in a pack of Sunblades, but by God does it do work. We get something kind of close. Nightblade is very attractive. I know where they are. Yeah, knife flyers are very good for TU count. They all gave up. It was one dude who gave up. Yeah, the LASS I saw very early on was like, nope. Fuck that. That's bad. Alrighty. Lots of vodka. Goodies. Bring it home. There's a lot of Defender medals. Hell yeah. Scourge of Europe. Squirrel God to the 1st. Veteran. Kirchan to the 5th. Rubicon to the 1st. Public Enemy. Codal to the 1st. Patient. Squirrel to the 6th. Orion to the 2nd. Executioner. Roost to the 1st. That is kill 3 in a single turn using ranged slashing weapons. +1 stamina or strength alternatively per level. +1 throwing each odd level. +1 energy regen every 3rd level. Nurse, Silo to the 4th, Soft Target, Channel Food to the 5th, Orion to the 2nd. Trigger Happy, Codal to the 5th. Cavalier for everyone! That's a lot of names. Master of the Bandit SMG, Sarah to the 8th. I think at 8, that's like where it really starts to slow down. Give me a second, I'm gonna take a leak. Hello. But yeah, I think Master of, like, something. Yeah, Master of 8 is 200 kills, and to get the next bracket, it's 350. I'm good. So we must move on to a new weapon. What do we have in the armory? Because don't get me wrong, 125? Have they changed the bracket points? I thought 125. Commendations. What's the new bracket points? Okay, so they've definitely reduced it, just... I wish I could see the new bracket points. I'll still switch out to a new weapon for the time being, I think. Because 125 kills is a hell of a lot, but I imagine the new upper cap is, like, what? Like 250? The bolt gun looks cool. Huh, so it's actually about 200 to finish out a weapon. actually stick with that then. Actually, you know what? I can check that. No, we're going to do a little bit of looking at the rule set here. So I know what I'm looking at here. Pirates. There should be... Where the hell is the rules? UFO. Common. You know what? Fuck that. I'm not gonna look for that right now. Can bandit SMGs... It can take incendiary and chem, maybe. We'll take some time with the auto gun just to get some strength in. It would be strictly beneficial to get some Reaper medals. But yeah, you've got some blades and a Laslock. Prepper camp. Oh, fuck. Really? Okay, I'll just scum that because fuck that. That's dumb. Actually, don't forget the trooper this time. No mortars as far as I'm aware of. No, I've got grenade launchers. Actually, that's something I should be researching. Hana. We have grenades on the boat. Ow. Geo. Life on Mars. Humans colonized Mars centuries ago with the help of Star God technology. However, the terraforming efforts have so far not yielded much and aren't supposed to for a few millennia. As for now, humans live in airtight settlements heated by the power of Helium and fed by greenhouse-grown food. Mars has millions of inhabitants, and excluding a few areas reserved by the Star Gods, is run by the Guild and Marsec. Live fast, die young, and screw the world. Is it a really bad take on existence in our sad reality? These town junkies live only for the thrill, be it of drugs, sex, or general destruction of property. They don't live long, but while they do, their drugs give them a high reflex and mobility. While the governments are encouraged to completely trust Megapol with their policing, they're not dumb enough to actually do so. Without keeping some semblance of a civilized society within the poorer communities, these quickly become ruled by gangs and populated by people who owe nothing to the uncaring governments. This ungrateful task of extending law protection into the slums falls onto those foolish, poorly funded individuals, who usually try to help the disheveled masses at least a bit, despite the world telling them it makes no sense whatsoever. Many of them are corrupt, violent, or addicted to drugs, but they're still much better than Megapol or Highwaymen death squads. However, communities which enjoy even this dubious protection of government detectives are few and far between. Fuck off, war truck. Actually, you know what? I'll peek it. So I do have a elite warrior here. Those Slayer rounds kill, man. Goddamn, Brass, just cleaning up the field. Ah, shooter. Well, I'm also using Slayer rounds, but yeah, this is the Uber SMG. Specifically, it is the first SMG that you can make through Guns for Us, known as the, well, it's the second, it's the upgrade. The Linux SMG upgrades into the Mandrake SMG, which has a laser pointer, increasing accuracy, range, and rapidity of use. Ah, that's what's stopping it. Okay, you handle it, you absolute nutter. Heavy weapons just rolled on in, killed everybody, and then fucked off. Angel of Death, Brass to the third, Blood Widow to the first, Bane of Bandits to the second, Hitman to the third, Master of Mandrake to the second. And speaking of, let's actually start searching these backpacks. Given I've got better backpacks that I'm using now. Black powder bombs, apples, aqua hatchets, bandages, beer. Flip that. Flip that. Flip that. Electro flares, flip that. Dynamite, flip. Flip the soy. The handle. The bandit knives can flip. Chitin plates are awesome. Smoke grenades are fine. Rest of that's okay, honestly. Ah, ruffians. This one's manageable then. Dog. Gnomes are creeping up. Artillery is in position. Ow! Well, that front plate did its job. So it's 200 then. I might actually stick with using the Bandit SMG then. If it's 200 to get there, and this is still kind of the early game where quite a few weapons are still okay choices, I'm okay with doing it to 200. Because once I get a weapon to 200, I don't have to do any other weapons to 200. That's a lot of close combat. Oh god, 5 bleed, you need attention. Where the hell's my sniper? There they are. Okay, you wanted a gunslinger medal, I guess. Didn't work out, but that was funny. Yeah, no, the only reason I'm going on to get the full completion is just to have that medal, because from what I remember, the Master of X does not duplicate. So if you have two Masters of 2s, you lose both effects. But if you have a Master of 10, 9, and 8, for example, you get the effects of all of them. I could be wrong. That's remember it being a while ago. Jagan, do you know if that's the truth, or is each master of its own unique beast? Fuck it. Oh, the battle is won. Honestly, money. I need money right now, so we'll take them. As far as I'm aware of, each Master of doesn't stack, but will apply itself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instead of 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I'm not 100% sure, though. And I would like if somebody could answer that. But from what I heard from somebody else, it doesn't stack. Ooh, light machine guns. Very nice. Yeah, but we can buy these. You can just buy them. Alright, I've been needing to do inventory cleanup anyway, so let's see what we got. Novices, unfortunately, don't fit on gnomes, so fuck that. Yeah, that's not important for a while. Keep that as the trophy. These don't fit on goblins, so flip those. We'll never use this. So flip that. Honestly, we can flip the roto gun and shit at this point. We can flip a healthy amount of the cannonballs. Don't need them right now. Daggers, we can trim up a bit. Yeah, but realistically, you're never going to get your Banes. Early Banes, maybe, but, like, it's pretty hard to get those in any reliable amount of number anyway, so if you do get those, that's genuinely impressive. Yeah, I don't need the precision. Snubby was needed for research, but honestly, I don't think we need Snubby. We have the Silver Snake. Same thing for the Confederate Eagle. That's a specialty order, and nobody wants it, so... It's probably components that are taking up the most of my, kit. I believe we have, yeah. Yeah, we have. Actually, I have quite a few UAC rifles. Enjoy your lurk there, Bobo. I should put a lurk message. That'd be good to have. Yeah, I think it's raw resources and components that are taking up the space. Quite a bit of these rocks. Yeah, maybe the 63 fucking bloodhounds I have sitting around don't help. The necroplane parts probably don't help. Oh yeah, I want to get recycling those when I can. And I just got a bunch of stingers. We can flip those for money. What about the fungus? That's really not that much space being taken up. Yeah, you need 7, so we can... Healthy trim on these. Potatoes. Leek. So yeah, slice these up, and that should help out with our space problems. Angel of Love, Roosh to the third, Angel of Death, Kami to the second, Public Enemy, Das to the second, Dictator to the first, Patient, Cure-chan to the fourth, Ice Cold Killer, Kamigob to the third, Cure-chan to the second, Dictator to the first, Nurse, Claytor to the fifth, Joker, Das to the third, Murderer, Dictator to the fifth, Nightingale, Sarah to the sixth, Chapel to the fourth, Dictator to the third, Soft Target, Cure-chan to the fourth. Ah yes, the naive captain. We're a little dumb. Optotronics. All the computation the Empire technology is based on so-called optotronics, or optical processing. It is somewhat analogous to old Earth's electronics that we learned about, but instead of silicon, copper, and electricity, it uses crystals and light. Tinkering! This will get us, hopefully, to where we need to go. Yep, Tech Blade is all that we really need left, and back to school is just needed for a lot, so... Everything becomes easy once you stop trying so hard. Yeah, the uranium is cute, but not happening for a very long time. Also, I should probably collapse the thing that's going on. Right, so first of all, extractions. Recycle everything. Grab all the silk. Oh, I haven't researched a bloodhound corpse, so I can't actually slice it up. Yeah, that's something I should probably fix up. If my American base was in function, I could have won that. Damn. Library. This luxury facility is used to store all kinds of books, paper, crystal, electronic, romance, adventure, erotica, and even occasional arcane work. It can serve as a space for a singular brainer, but what's more important, it is absolutely required for even some of the more fancy research and manufacture projects to even be possible. However, good books are hard to find and extremely expensive, so establishing such a place is a major expenditure. A waste of money, some would say. Plotting, we definitely want that. And I'm even willing to put the extra brainer on that to get that done reasonably fast. The bug eyes are blah 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 voodoo. Where's the save? Yoink. Not enough alien containment. Ah. That'll do. Yeah, then like finishing off the bandit SMG should be fine. It's weird how it works. But if I get the annoying thing out of the way first, then I don't have to worry about it later, especially when we're switching weapons a lot. Pleasure Den is open. Zombie juice. This liquid, basically some form of altered blood, runs inside higher forms of Z phases, forming a new bloodstream in place of the original atrophied one. It seems to be very different than the green goo that fills the rest of their bodies and must be responsible for their fast metabolism and lesser hilarium dependence, as well as their supernatural resilience. Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. That is attractive to shoot down. Let's go shoot it down. Oh, wait, I don't have enough air balls. Fuck. This'll be interesting. Damn it. That's entirely my fault. I don't got balls of steel. Oh, it landed. That's interesting. I don't got cannon shells, but I do have air balls now. There we go, it's down. Second attack wing was able to make it work. And we're right on that shit. Let's go! Engineer. Oh, that is incredibly unfortunate that you bombed that. Alright. Oh, he's packing a spore launcher. It's not as bad as it looks. But it definitely makes life a little bit more inconvenient right now. AKA be ready to spend some time in the Pleasure Dome. Oh wait, they have good night vision, like, shit. I just put someone in a very dangerous position I did not need to do. Are you using Slayer? You are not. Get up. No, he's dead. Yeah, because we have to worry about long-term freshness. They don't. Damn it. Can't spot anything. Ah, there's one. Really not comfortable with broaching up like this, because he's wounded to hell, and they are good shots. Well, Roosh is down. And dead. Kidding? Got one for Slayers. Not yet. That was turn 5, so I'm pretty certain that was turn 5 at least. Yeah, just turn 5. Yep. That's to turn 1. So I'm going to employ a different tactic for this one. Actually, we'll go. We will not do a turn 1 jump. So my entire vessel doesn't get blasted with fucking rocket the second I come out. It means more warriors are on the field. Oh god, this is arguably just as bad as it was before. Just in range. Problem is, you get one shot. That's a breach. That is me flicking my fucking hand. Awesome. And I have no one to blame but myself on that one. Son of a fucking... Sniper's hit. You've got regular rounds in there. Problem is the machine. I don't have a heavy weapon on field in the second that isn't the anti-tank to take care of it, and they've got multiples. Yeah, I don't think it's actually gonna work. I need heavier weapons. The 80 might be able to do something on a high roll. Can't use weird thingies. Fuck. So we have a laser gun. One. I don't believe you can raw use a spore launcher. No, you can't. But I do have a weapon that can actually hurt them. I just need to collect more off the field. Honestly, you take it easy. You're done for now. Ah, fuck. That's a plasma gun. That's a bad time to biff a throw. I really hope the sun blades have the range. Off by 2 tiles, which means I can at least get a sun throw out there. Or we bounce off. And we are in a position to just get completely fucking boned. Oh, shit. Problem is we're in sand, so I can't really close the distance. Withdraw. Shit's a disaster. We're getting out of here. Well, thankfully for you, dropped to 5, so... Surprised that cutting doesn't do anything. We have spares. I think it's right there, though. Yep, there it is. We can sort of wedge in the plates. They really are just an armored unit. Slayer's useless. Yeah, I'm trying to hit a heavy armor unit with a fucking hollow point. Gee golly, I wonder how that one's gonna go. Fucking hell, dude. We got one. Heavy hit on that one. Rally! The problem is he's using the fucking plasma gun. The person who uses the bio arrows is Roosh, and Roosh is currently using the las gun. I could do a swap next turn, though. That was a hit with a plasma gun, but it looks like it was mostly superficial. Very superficial. Luckily superficial. Oh yeah, that fucking does lots of damage. Or did a solid hit there. He's knocked out. You may now proceed to laugh, given the solution just seemed to be use arrows, Lamau. Could be sensitive biochemistry. Wow, a guy in the back is still bleeding despite all those rounds of combat? That's genuinely surprising. You are using Slayers at this point. What dropped him? Keep him away from the Locknars and make sure that he, accidents himself. And all will be well. Yeah, no shit. Buddy's gonna live. And that is attack. That's a dangerous... Oof. It would been nice to have him, but honestly, better to just play it safe for now. We're in a rough spot. Whoa! What the shit? You cheeky fucker. So, kinda bullshitted that one, but it works. Oh, the mechtoid ended up bleeding out? What? Or can you not capture them? No, you can, so why did he die? I thought he was in stun. Well, is what it is. Veteran, Dictator to the 4th, Public Enemy, Comedy to the 2nd, Patient, Roost to the 6th, Chapel to the 3rd, Nurse, Claytor to the 6th, Murderer, Doss to the 7th, Nightingale, Claytor to the 5th, Soft Target, Kami to the 5th, Claytor and Vodon to the 4th, Trigger Happy, Chapel to the 6th, Grunt, Claytor to the 5th, Hitman, Chapel to the 1st, Master of the Mandrake, Vodon to the 2nd. Signet Ring. A heavy silver ring adorned with a small jewel, as the name implies, used to sign documents by people too rich and important to be bothered not only by personal computers, but even ink and paper. Sea Adventure! Oh god, there's only 2 people on board. People got fucked. Let's go with a team of 4. That should be enough for the situation, while leaving enough at base defense when we eat the inevitable fucking rat attack. Plotting. Many Zanny designs are great, but the plot in them is rather lacking substance. So we suddenly had this idea. What if we cut some designs to smaller pieces, then use the pieces to make a better story? So we did, and I'm telling you, it was worth it. Now girls who want to read it must wait their turn for weeks. So what of it? Thing is, we picked up many ideas and analyzed information how to hatch master plans. And that's the Death Witch. Where's all of our oxygen tanks? That's a problem. I thought that buying them automatically restocks them. Oh well. Gals are gonna have to share the huff gas. Fish! Bastard fish! Deadly fish! Get the fish! Interestingly enough, the gnomes aren't suffering stun. Good. I want those fishy fuckers to asphyxiate. I want them to suffer. I want PETA to have so bad a conniption that they put me on the Geneva Convention. Yeah, gnomes aren't affected by stun damage underwater. Hell yeah. It's down. Stasis pods, oscillators, fish, aquaplastics. Supersize, DOS to the 5th, Angel of Love, Silo to the 2nd, DOS to the 1st. That's the air balls. Your gals reported suspicious individual hiding in the wilderness near your base for the past few days. They failed to catch him, but you're convinced he was looking to assassinate you. But what for? Humanis Tank Test, the library. The Humanis are testing their new model of a small automated tank in this location. The tank is heavily armored, but only a small squad is supported. We could play heroes and try to save the locals, but gathering information on this machine can be even more valuable. Wounded 2. I was about to say, Squirrel, I'm letting you off the chain. Not in this situation, it seems. Too wounded, can't go. Just a little too heavy. Scope Magnum works. Gnome discs, I think, are just, I think gnome discs are just, you need a cyber disc. And we haven't run into one yet. That's easy enough. Let's go get them. Oh well. No Cavalier. That's okay. The fuck they doing out in the fields? I will certainly say, though, having played this for a small while, it is a very appreciable difference what lots can see at night versus what gnomes see at night. Damn, cats are fucking up the dudes. Oh, that's where the tank is. Where the fuck's the tank? It's right there. Easy, but too bad someone died, so no Cavalier. Probably don't need long knives. Well, we got tank parts. And yes, it is progress towards the bombard, but we need far more before we get there. Street Fighter, Silo to the 5th, Veteran, Brass to the 6th, Nightingale, Silo to the 4th, Supersize, Kotal to the 3rd, Tank Killer, Vodon to the 1st. No, not for a long time still. Here we go. This is probably the good natural cut point because people are going to want to see it. We have gained a basic understanding of the art of magic. Voodoo power of all hands is visible now. First of all, let's get fucking Nightblade. It also comes with a different outfit. Shadow armor, which is gonna take fucking everything. Never mind. Let's get these wands researched as well, so that we can start using them on the field. Animatrons. Interstellar nuisance. Animatrons are sneaky AIs from space. They constantly travel the galaxy, trading, foraging, and sometimes hunting. The Empire considers them a nuisance, but their homeland is a part of it, therefore they are tolerated. Animatrons can integrate with any machine equipped with optical processors, but they prefer humanoid forms. They are powered by a Halerium derivative called Alinium. A divisive bunch, some animatrons promote peace and love in the galaxy. Some are more interested in exterminating all protein-based life forms, so we better not trust them. If we happen to run into them and scrap a few, nobody would care. Alright, so, now that we can see, a reminder that Lochner's on the low end are 30. Voodoo, on the other hand, on the high end, is 50. For gnomes, it's between 80 to 90. So let's see how everybody did. E-Star rolled bottom of the fucking barrel. Ouch. Squirrel, on the other hand, rolled literal fucking max. That's wild. We've seen the bottom and the top. Sarah rolled pretty well. Kami rolled completely average. Slegex rolled about 35. Brass is average, leaning towards high. Paven rolled very high. Roosh is low, a little below average. Silo is a little above average. Tallow is at average, practically. Das rolled a little low, but is otherwise fine. Kodal is average to low. Claytor rolled a 38, so that's not super great. Vodon rolled a 51, and thus is Oh, I should probably mark who's actually psi capable. I'd say General Food's roughly at the point. So 47, I'd say that's psi capable. Kirchin is a little above average. Chapel rolled bottom of the barrel. Bottom of the barrel for director. Neb fucking capped. Orion rolled average. Jobber rolled max. The nameless one rolled max. Stefan is average. Dr. Rex rolled badly. Rubicon is bottom of barrel. Gombi is a 43. Dragon House is average. Uh, 42. You are average. Alright. Now, as a general reminder, even the Ubers have kind of bad psychic abilities. 25 to 60, cap 40. On the other hand, Lochnor's cap 70. So even though you may have a bad power score, skill score, on the other hand, is very good. And that can go up even higher. You'll make up for bad power with good skill. Gnomes, on the other hand, have fucking great power, but their skill is absolute dog tosh. And yeah, Ubers can get weird, gal, but it is a commitment. Ubers are going to generally be good at what they do, but on the other hand, you do what you do. How's your general skills going? Capping a lot of stuff. We'll never be immune to psychic attacks, unfortunately. We are going to get hit, and we are going to get blasted by mentals. That's going to be a problem for late game. But we should be okay. If we want Psychers, which we have the Voodoo Rod for, we're gonna need to start getting them going a little sooner. You have a bravery of 70. Well, looks like 60, actually. Or is it 70? Yeah, it looks boosted to 70. So, still working on things, but you're getting there. Now, one thing I need to double check. Damsel, what is Magicine? The problem with one of the major things that the wizards are gonna want is Damascene training. The problem is you need 52 voodoo power if you want to qualify for Damosel Magazine training. That sucks. So of our list that qualifies, that's going to be Squirrel, eventually Vodon, Neb. God. Why the fuck is it at 52? That's awful, dude. Like, barely Locks qualify for Magazine. Yeah, no, that's genuine that's genuinely awesome. It's a great mod. But yeah, so no matter how good you roll, you're still gonna need pre-basic training before you even, like, get somewhere, which sucks. Locks just stay suffering. Alrighty. But yeah, now that we know everyone's psychic score, we can plan around that better and go from there. And that is a good cutting point. I apologize for lateness today. I apparently was wiped out, and apparently I got really fucking, my cooler broke, so it's like, what the fuck? And just could not wake up. Anywho, I apologize. Have yourselves a good evening, everybody. I'm going to go figure out what I'm going to do for Wednesday. Pain. Good night. Thank you again for coming down.